Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. And of these choices, I haven't played Paladin in a long ass time. Which is good, because I usually consider it a pretty solid arena class. Oh, look at this first row. Two very good cards here. I'm going to take the Peacekeeper. I don't know if that's actually the better choice than Muster for battle. Just personal preference. They're both very good. Shieldbot or True Silver Champ? Shieldbot is better than I used to give it credit for. It is actually excellent, but I'm going to take the True Silver Champion, because killing stuff. Murloc Knight, hello. Aldor Peacekeeper, hello. I'll take all the Peacekeepers. Keeper Voldemort, pretty awesome. 1, 1, 2, 3, 3. This row, not as completely sold. I don't have anything big yet, so let's take the Force Tank. It's kind of overpriced, but that's okay. Shieldbot, Red Alert. I hate you, and Paladin is not the #1 class I would take you for, but I like you overall, and I do have a weapon already, so let's give it a shot. Now, do I take a Hammer of Wrath, or do I actually take the Croc, which is kind of like a Croc? I mean, you get much, much better 2-3 for 2. But, it's a 2-3 for 2, and I don't have that many 2-cost things yet. My deck currently has more high... Now, it's early on, but I've got fairly high casting cost stuff. Salty Dog, not my favorite guy for 5. I mean, he has a lot of stats for 5. They're not distributed well, but does have a ton of stats for 5, but it's not what I'd rather have. This would serve a purpose. On the other hand, yeah, we're still pretty early on. Let's take the thing that kills stuff. Draws a card. Wow, and a legendary. We're not taking Gormok the Impaler. I realize it could potentially make it work in a Paladin deck, but hell, I own him. And he's not that reliable in decks that are designed for it. So, usually he's a 4-4 for 4. If you get to do the 4 damage to something, he's kind of awesome, but that's hard to arrange, and you're usually not doing it early enough that his low casting cost works out. You know what I mean? Like, I guess if you have 3 minions out, then you could, for 6 mana, you could make a token, and then play him and do 4 damage to something. That's pretty good. Doesn't matter. I'm either taking the Black Knight or the Shredder. That's a tough choice, though. Shredder is pretty expensive, but you get a lot of stats for that. The Black Knight, is there going to be a taunt for me to blow up? I don't know. Let's just go with Shredder. He's big and fat. You know what? There's something to just taking like the class cards because they're very good. I mean, this is a good solid row. I would take any of these guys and be pretty happy with it. Heckler is taunt, and he's got a lot of stats. Even if he is more offense-oriented for a taunt guy, it's kind of weird, but it works out fine. Trog is obviously pretty awesome, but Blessing of Might, if I have a token that's alive, being able to Blessing of Might it and kill something is pretty damn strong. When I say token, I mean like a 1-1 from my ability. I've got lots of 4-cost stuff already. I'm going to take the Blessing of Might. Are you guys? I mean, the Volcanic Rake is slightly tempting in that if I got dragon-based stuff later, I could maybe make use of it, but I'm going to take the Shieldbot, because, like, Shieldbot. Let's take Seal of Light that can kill something. Hand of Protection is pretty good. It just feels so not good when when you can get a minion that does the same thing. It's much better. What do I take here? I think Mind Control Tech is the safer bet. I have more 4-cost stuff than 3s. Questing Adventurer, he can be a 4-4 if I can just cast 2 other things the same turn. That is asking a lot, though. He's usually not going to last that long. It's not that easy. I mean, often he's just going to be a 3-3 for 3, but that requires less fooling around to get to work than him, and if he has the mind control thing, then that's actually awesome. Very rarely do I see that damage from the Ancient Shade come up. He is a big dude. I just don't know, like, I prefer it's not a drawback that I feel like I'd really take, even though statistically it tends to work out pretty favorably. I'm gonna take the mind control now. Fine. Seal of Champions, like these are both fine cards too, but Seal of Champions is the best. I've got a couple 8-cost guys already. I don't want more. Clockwork Gnome is fine. I don't have any 1-drops. He's good. The Healbot is pretty good. Keep you in the game later on. On the other hand, the Avenge would let me kill people faster, maybe. I've got a couple Shieldbots and stuff. Let's go Avenge. There's the secret benefit. Like, now is the secret. This thing used to be bugged and not working very well, I heard. I don't know. I just don't really care for it that much. In effect, it's random, right? You look at this, like, when you play it, you know what you're getting. But when you put it in your deck, it's random because you don't know what your opponent's going to be. So either that, you are really dubious in general, and you are pretty strong. So obvious choice there. Have I actually got any taunt yet? I do not. I think I've got to take the Shield Master here. The Berserker and the Trog are both pretty good. I would be happy with either one of them, but I think I got to take the Shield Master because I don't have any taunt yet, and I would like to have a little. More 2-cost guys here, so that's not too bad. I only have one secret. I don't think Illuminator's going to go that far. Let's just take the Pyromancer because stats. I'll take the Bloodsail Raider as well. That'll make me happier with my 2-cost contingents so that I don't have to take the River Croc. Sacred Trial often does nothing. Like, if you're controlling the board, it does nothing for you. So it's like a come from behind card, but it's a come from behind when your opponent has, like, a giant army that's it's just killing one thing. It's often not going to help you out that much. Redemption is not my favorite. I mean, it's hard to make it work out really well, but the 1 mana gets back. It's at least worth a 1/1 or something. So, okay. Consecrate is the Sentinel would be good too. Consecrate I gotta take though. Do I want another Keeper of Valdemon or the Ogre Brute? I definitely need more minions. I don't need the Seal of Light as much as I need more minions. I think. I really like Ogre Brute, but let's take the Keeper because even though it's more expensive. You guys are all expensive. I know I wanted some taunts, but I'm gonna take the 1 cost, even though he's a pretty fragile ass taunt. I'd like the Shielded Minibot though. I really like the Argent Protector. Oh, do I just take a Yeti instead or something? I don't have that much big stuff. The point has been made that the cat is pretty good. I've got lots of 2-cost guys. I do actually have a fair amount of weenies now. Argent Protector, man. I really like Argent Protector. But should I be taking more bigger things? I don't have that many big things. I don't have Blessing of Kings. Like, I don't have that many blessings to make things big. You know what? I think I may need the Tiger more. I hate not taking an Argent Protector. It's like a piss off. But I'm going to take the Yeti as well. I think, have we got enough cheaper stuff? We've got 3 3-cost minions. 1, 4, 5. 5 2-costs. We've got a couple 2 1-costs, which is more than I usually have their 1-cost. Fairy Dragon is still pretty solid. I have a lot of 4s, but on the other hand, the 4s are strong, right? I mean, Yeti's not as good as it used to be, by any stretch of the imagination, but it still works out okay. And Yeti, whatever. I've been taking Yetis a lot lately. Dragon Consort. I don't have any other dragons, so it's just a 5/5 for 5. Not that exciting. I hate your secret stealing cheese, even though I should take you because you're strong. Let's take the Lance, because I will. It's probably just a 2/2 weapon for 2, but hey, weapons are good. I've got 2 minions that care about weapons, so why not? It's not a power row. I guess I'll take the stupid cheese mystic. Take 1. I could have like 3, I think. Unless I'm confusing it with another game. I don't know. This deck has a lot of good cards in it. I don't know if it's got the overall, like, it doesn't have the Blessing of Kings, which is a pretty big deal. Because it's like, turn any minion into a large-ass charged minion. That's good stuff. But, yeah. That's good. Got a lot of Shieldbots. So that's gotta be pretty annoying.
Uther versus Jaina.
Bubbles may not be as good against mages, but it's not like a 1 hit point bubble.
I will fight with
Murloc Knight is power. Murloc Knight is so power I want to keep it in my hand, even though I'm probably going to need more castable minions. Oh yeah. I like the casting curve. I only have 2 1-cost minions in here. I have several 1-cost cards that I could play, but you're the man.
I am ready.
I mean, you might get shot, but right now it would cost my opponent a coin, which would be fine. I feel like I'm ahead if my opponent spends a coin to shoot my weenie, and then I play a Shieldbot. No, you're not willing to spend it on that. Fair enough.
For Mechazard.
Shieldbot or the Bloodsail? I think Shieldbot.
Red alert.
Might as well hang on. There's a chance I'd get a weapon. Bloodsail up. Big one. Murloc Knight is a 6 mana play. I'm not playing him on turn 4, even though I kept him in my starting hand. Although, actually, if I have a whole bunch of minions out, it might be worth it. If I had board control, which it looks like I'm not going to now. Mess things up a little bit. I could reduce his attack to 1. That doesn't actually do me that much good, surprisingly. Although it would give me the Peacekeeper in play, which would be okay. Let's do that. Let's Peacekeep him, which is pretty dubious, but I'm just going to do damage instead of... I'm not going to break the bubble intentionally on that. It means if she shoots off the bubble, she still can't kill him, and this guy can kill the zombie whenever he wants, in theory. In theory. Next turn, a good turn would probably be Bloodsail Raider and Thing. I mean, I could also rewind my Peacekeeper and Peacekeeper something else after attacking. So, that's pretty annoying. 2 Peacekeepers, what, 3 or 4 Shieldbots? I think 3, but that's pretty annoying. More Murloc Knights would be more win, but 1 can go a long way if instead of protect it.
Well met.
You want to make Louise. Interesting. Tournament at 10 to fire. So I'd have to trade him to kill her, which would mean not doing this and not. You know what? I'm gonna re-Peacekeeper.
Last warning.
Weapon ready.
I am just going to. No, you know what? I'm not. It's not worth doing it for her. She can kill him if she wants to. I can play more stuff. Because if she trades with him, that's fine. Shooting him wouldn't... I mean, my opponent could shoot the bubble and then kill that guy, but I'm going to have more minions if I just do this.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, yeah. So we'll save the rewinder. No, not freak out and, like, spend all my interesting stuff right away. Rewind. Although this is an odd circumstance where the rewinder might have been better off as the +1 attack thing. Because Bubble Boy there could have taken it out. Yeah, you shoot that, you make your own 1/1. And then you kill that. Okay. These things happen. Ooh. Ooh. I don't think I want to do anything special with that right now. I think we want to...
Weapon ready.
I don't need to kill him. It's not important to kill him.
Last
Bleh.
warning.
I think that's pretty solid. And I'm liking my board control here. Board is a ways away from Flame Strike. I mean, she could do a horrendous amount of damage with, like, Cone of Cold or something, but... yeah.
What to do? What to do?
Kodo.
Failing.
Okay. That means you're not hitting and killing this guy, so I can work with this. Okay, so we have choices. We could Murloc up right now. I could Shrinkify the Kodo, kill it with my dude. I don't know if that's ideal. I'd kind of like to rewind him, because he's gonna... Killing this guy's not the end of the world, but it's because he can kill the Murloc Knight, which would be unpleasant. We would like to protect the Murloc Knight better than that. Shrink him, kill him with that. Kill him, this guy will get shot. And redemptioning him would not be great. He'd be pretty beat up. I could kill that, bounce him, shrink that, and then this guy would be much less damaged. I'm going to do that. This is kind of excessive, but... Wait, I can't do all of these things. That's not working right. Never mind. Let's do this instead. Redemption. Because both of these guys are decent sized. They'd come back as a 4/1 or a 3/1. Not the end of the world. Not great. Like, I maybe should have just put him out, but he could put some pressure on her in a turn when she wants to be able to attack through things, and that would cost her her Fire Blast and 2 mana.
You're in trouble now!
And for example, I can play him to try and guard the Murloc Knight a little bit. Consecrate, not helping too much. Shrinking her would be awesome. Having a weapon would be pretty good. Murloc Knight, man, I'm really holding on to him. But I like the Murloc Knight. So, if I peacekeep that, then I can hit with both my guys, and she'd be dead.
Let
Which is pretty good.
Follow the rule.
Not in my house.
So, let's just do this. This is fine.
Reporting for duty.
Play stuff. Now I am going to get garbage from this thing. It's just going to turn into a 1-1. Possibly a 2-1 taunt, which would actually be pretty decent. Probably a 1-1. But, she doesn't know what my secret is. That is unpleasant. Now I wish I had my Peacekeeper back. Oh, cannot get your ship out. Just a random, like... I like that quote. It's very good for completely and utterly out of context, like, cock-blocking someone. Has nothing to do with anything, but it's hilarious to me. Murloc Knight's gonna get killed if I do this, but make Murloc Knight. I can do this. I can make a lance. I gotta pop some of these zombies, which is not ideal because I mean, it's stuff like that. But yeah, okay. Let's just Murloc Knight now. He is gonna die to a giant, but we'll see what we can do.
Reporting for duty.
Wow, that's pretty sad as a pull from him. But then we're gonna.
To battle.
Yeah. The healing is not necessarily ideal, but we'll make it work. And we will go...
Not in my house.
Okay, I'm playing this either way. Let's just do that while the time's going on. Do I have enough damage to get... I could take the 8 damage and then have him dead.
Not in my house.
And then kill him and get back some health. There we go. That's how to do it. I lost a lot of army and a Flame Strike would wipe me out. But I have a Murloc Knight if I don't get wiped out. So that's good. If I don't get wiped out. Wipe out. My opponent has a lot of cards. I have a lot of not cards. That is a good sign, though. That is not the act of a mage that is about to Flame Strike.
Shush.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
You are cleansing and stuff. First, let us see what we get from Dude. We're also going to be playing the Avenge either way, and probably Consecrating either way. Not very exciting die. Okay. We are going to... Can't pop that bubble. I can Consecrate, which pop the bubble. He'd still be a 3/3 though, so he can still take out the Murloc Knight. There isn't really anything much I can do about that. So maybe I'll save my Consecrate. I'll just use my lance there, pop her, and just hit my opponent for a bunch of damage, I guess.
For justice. To battle.
So only 2 Murlocs I got were average well, they were bad Murlocs, I guess. But really, they're average. They didn't do anything for me. They have 2 attack. Pretty normal. I'm going to do that and not have to, like, take damage out of him. I don't think you really have to take much damage out of him, but you can use that so you can use your guy to kill my Avenge. Ah. Although you already shot this round, so now you can't. Oh, maybe you should have just killed him with your bubble. Why did you use a Frostbolt for that anyway? You just killed him with bubble and shoot him, and then you would have still had a Frostbolt for this guy. Right here. Your health is getting low, which I like.
Now.
That's still a lot of army. I don't like. That would killify a lot of my stuff, and not actually help me. So I'm going to want to do that after I Consecrate, I think. I don't have like anywhere near lethal. I can hit my opponent for 7, 8, 9. That's not going to do it. I am running out of steam and it's going to be bad.
Let me.
But I am going to consecrate.
The battle.
Get rid of that guy and hurt her and stuff.
The battle. Reporting for duty.
Play a bunch of guys. I mean, an AoE would crush me. Actually, it wouldn't take much to crush me because you have cards and I don't. Even though I have 3 times your health, that can go away very quickly if I run out of steam. What do I have in here to help me recover in this kind of situation? The big cat would go a long way, hitting my opponent for like 5. I can keep spawning minions to beat her fire blast, but that doesn't actually get through.
And I know
We can build up crazy spell power with that. Didn't have a mech for that guy, so that's good. Okay. Well, we'll do what we can here.
Reporting for duty. The battle.
We just have to try and kill her, because my guys couldn't do crap against her current army. I have a hammer in here. I have a hammer of justice. I have a sword of some other kind of justice. So that's 2 cards I could draw that would instantly kill her if she doesn't have a taunt. Well, the Hammer of Justice doesn't care if she has a taunt. If she doesn't heal or get a taunt, I have 2 cards that can instantly kill her. I've got the Tiger, which could time delay probably kill her. A little unpleasant, but okay.
Shields
She is at least running out of cards. That is a lot of taunt. Okay, now if she kills my army efficiently, that's not good. Although that did push the attack off of him. So, probably should have attacked with him first. Well, 100% should have attacked with him first. No matter what she's doing. Whether he's hitting my guys or me, should have attacked first. But can I draw something that will help me get through here? Hammer of Justice would be ideal, but the true Silver Champion would actually go fine. It's not going to get me through, though, is the problem.
Reporting for duty.
That is a problem. Although he can survive killing that, so that's a little bit annoying.
For justice.
Yeah, okay. So I will still have the sword. I can see it coming, but technically I do still have a use of the sword left to hit her. She can obliterate my army effortlessly. If her card does anything to stop me from killing her. Oh, that could. Although freezing me would only stop me from killing her for 1 turn. So, delay on that. Gives her another chance to draw a taunt or, like, do some impressive stuff. She can do a ton of damage to me now that she has him. She can kill me in, like, 2 turns pretty much. So,
Reporting for duty.
So there's no chance of this guy surviving. I don't have anything charged, I don't think. The only way I could get charged, I could get charged in, like, ridiculously unlikely ways, like Murloc Knight making a Murloc that has charge. And he's dead, so I can't. So, I am going to throw this on here. Cause her some trouble in dealing with him. She's going to kill him 100% either way. This way, if she shoots off the bubble, she still has to trade one of her minions for him. It's going to stop me from getting through. If I got my other blessing, I could buff him big enough to kill that. That would work. But that doesn't matter. I need the hammer or my blessing of +3. Or to mind control, specifically the taunt. I don't think anything else would save me.
engaging TC-130 into dislocation.
I don't think that'd save me.
Reporting for
No,
duty.
you still got the 6-3. I'm dead.
The battle.
Oh, game, so annoying, so close. So close. Annoyingly close game. That means there's probably some places earlier on when I could have used my resources just a tiny little bit more efficiently and squeeze out that extra 3 hit points. I tried really hard. See, that, as annoying as it is to lose that, I don't feel like my deck was bad. I don't feel like I played badly, so I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. next time. Please click the legendary like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonet Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.